So the final review today, we have the Organic Spirit Slates from Slates, the Organic Spirit Slates by Juan Capilla and Julio Montoro. A modern way to perform a classic in magic. I don't think these have been released directly through a magic company or Murphy's yet.
Why are you referring to Murphy's as like not a magic company?
Well, they're not a magic company. They're a magic wholesaler. So you can't buy something from Murphy's. You can't ring up Murphy's and go, "Hi, can I buy a copy of the Quantum Deck, please, by Greg Beck?" You can't do that. You can't buy something from Murphy's. Murphy's are a wholesaler. So Murphy's buy lots of tricks in, sell them to magic shops like Alakazam, Prop Dog, Magic Box, Magic, all these different places, Penguin, Vanishing Ink, and then they sell them. So when it's carried by Murphy's, it means it's going to be available from every magic shop worldwide. Every magic shop will have access to it.
Oh.
All of Julio Montoro's stuff goes through Murphy's, but this has not gone through Murphy's yet. We got this from the Blackpool Magic Convention. And I think you can get it directly from Julio's website, so juliomontoro.com.
Okay.
And this is, as he says, I love it when you take classics and bring them back up to date. This is a modern way to perform a classic of magic. The performer displays 2 blank key tags, hands them out to the spectator to hold. The spectator freely chose a card, and when the tags are turned, the name of the selection appears. This is a brilliant reimagining of the Spirit Slates and perfect for an EDC. I'm going to show you the props in a second, but I'm going to get Ryland to do a performance. Now, we've already filmed this performance. Please note that normally you would have the Spirit Slates held by a spectator in their hand. Ryland didn't do that. He just put them on the table because he's tired. And he forgot. And he's too much of a diva to film it again because his standards when it comes to this review show are literally in the toilet. So I'd like to apologise on behalf of Ryland for not doing the change in his hand or in the spectator's hand instead of just putting it onto the table. The quality of magic that you will experience from watching Magic TV is not normally this low. Let's have a look at Spirit Slate's organic version.
Okay, so I've got a pack of cards here.
Okay. Paris deck.
Yeah, Paris deck.
From your trip to Paris.
Yeah, I've got some key fobs here as well.
Okay.
Now, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to just say stop whenever you like.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Stop.
There.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your card. You got it?
Shall I show it the camera?
Yeah. You got it?
Yep, got it.
Got it. And just pop it in the middle, so I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Okay. Now, as I say, I've got these 2 key fobs here.
Yeah.
Now you can see that they're blank.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, if I snap my fingers like this, you know what happens?
What happens?
You can see that there is the King of Hearts. Was that your card?
The King of Hearts was my card. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Wait, how?
That's a miracle.
It's confusing, right?
So there you go, that's Spirit Slates. Now you have, considering you're 10 and you don't even leave the house on your own, you have a key fob with about 1,000 keys on it. You have Keymaster. You have Monkey. You have Chris Rawlins' Hider key on there. You got a bunch of stuff on there. You've got other key.
Other stuff.
And now you're adding this to the mix. Ryland has said, this is going to become part of my everyday carry. This is going to go on my keychain act because that's what every 10-year-old has, a bunch of keys that they take everywhere. Well, this 10-year-old does. So yeah, I mean, it's the Spirit Slates. That's what it is. Slates, thank you. The Spirit Slates. You can use it to predict anything. So if you do a bit of pre-show, you could predict a name. You can have a celebrity written in here and use something like Digital Force Bag to force the celebrity. If you've got another really clever, cool, interesting way that's absolutely not boring to force a celebrity name, like maybe Gossip, which is absolutely cool and not boring in any way. Another way to force a celebrity, you could have that celebrity name in there as well, and you could force the celebrity through that.
As long as it's not a long boring magazine trick.
Exactly.
Like Gossip.
Shut up. You could have
He said exactly. He said exactly.
You could have a number in there. I said, shut up. You could have a number in there. You could use toxic, and you could force a number in there. You could switch a bill and have a serial number in there. You could use that book that we did and have Olaf written in there if you wanted to. There's a million different ways that you can actually present this. The whole idea is that they're dry wipes, so you can rub them off immediately. We use permanent marker, but as you know, it's quite easy to get permanent marker off whiteboards.
Oh yeah,
exactly. And it comes with this carabiner.
What's a carabiner?
It's kind of like a fancy clip for a keys. There you go. So that you can have them on there, and this is very important because this is very easy. These become very easy to take off. The reset is almost instantaneous. Once it's done, it's semi-examinable. If you gave them people for too long to look at, I'm sorry, man, I'm waking you up. If you gave people these too long to look at, they would might find something. But I love this. I want this on my keychain. You and I both picked up one of these at Blackpool.
Yep.
You had one, I had one. This one's yours. Mine's already on my keychain. I love this. I'm going to give this 90%. I think that you should get this. I think this is really good.
I think it's really good.
What are you giving it? You and Harry Nardi at Blackpool were running around. Harry bought this at Blackpool, didn't he? And that when you finished on the Alakazam stand, them in Wild Cubes, you disappeared with Harry. And by the way, if you don't know, not Harry Nardi, Harry Piper, Harry Merlin Piper. If you don't know who Harry Merlin Piper is, he's incredible. Go check out Harry's performance on Spain's Got Talent. How good was that?
That was good.
Oh my gosh. I mean, this is a kid, 12, 13, something like that. Here's a kid. He's been performing longer than Ryland. Because he's older. And he's been, went on Spain's Got Talent. He did ventriloquism, magic, and singing. You can just do magic. He's so much better than you in every way. He performs every night on at the House of Illusion at Salou with his dad Rodney James Piper, and you two are really close friends. And when you're at a convention together and you go wandering off together, havoc happens. Havoc, chaos, and insanity. And that's what happened at Blackpool. And you came back to the Alakazam stand, and Harry had just bought this. And you and Harry were like, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. You got to look at this. It's the Spirit. And I was like, that does look cool. And that's one of the reasons that I went over to Julio's stand, because I wanted this. I wanted to buy this. I think it's really good. So, yeah, what are you giving it again? What percentage are you giving it?
I'm going to give it, I never said, but it's going to be mind control.
Go on then. I'm giving it 98%.
I'm giving it
95%. 98% from Ryan and 95% from me. All really good. You want to get one of these.